Right, let's discuss 2K25 and the details that we know. And we already know the three upcoming editions. Obviously, we got Standard Edition, which includes the Wwe 6. If you pre-order it, you get the Wwe 6 pre-order, and then 2K25. And they're also doing the thing where if you pre-order, you get last year's game, so you get 2K24 for free as well. Got the Deadman Edition for 90 quid, which probably I'm going to get. Obviously, you get the game, 7-day early access, Deadman Edition bonus pack, Season Pass, the Wwe 6 pre-order again, 15,000 VC, and then 2K24, but I've already got that. And then obviously the Big Bucks Edition, Bloodline, same what we just said, but you're getting the Bloodline bonus pack, Ringside Pass, and the Rock Nation of Domination. Can we click more? No, I don't want to order it straight away. I want to read about it. It won't let me read about it without clicking it. Right, here we go. Right, okay, here we go. Right, so obviously we got the Wwe 6 pack, which, you know, comes with the Wwe 6. And then the Island Cosmetics. What's this for? Right, so you get, if you pre-order, you get the Island Cosmetics PS5 only, Uncle Howdy and Nikki Cross mask. Okay, whatever. And if you pre-order, like I say, you get 2K24. The Showcase Bloodline Dynasty, like we thought. It's hosted by Paul Heyman. And it's including the whole Bloodline like years ago as well, like all his ancestors and stuff. Expanded gameplay, Intergender Wrestling's back, Return of Chain Wrestling, and Bloodline rules. I read about this before. We can dive off the barricade as well, but Bloodline rules, basically it starts 1v1 and you can keep getting someone to come out for each team and they come out with like a finisher or whatever. My GM's going online. I'm not really a big GM fan anymore anyway, but I guess it's going online now. Universe mode gets promos back as well. My Rise, unfortunately, is back again. And then there's not much more detail on here, but we do know like Myfaction, they've removed Proving Grounds for a new World Tour mode or something like that. And Faction Wars is going to have more nodes and more match types, so I don't know. Can we not see more of the details on here without me actually clicking on this thing? Because I guess we can't. But yeah, let's see what the chat's saying. Obviously, I've been ignoring the chat for a second day reading this. But yeah, it's coming out March the 7th. The special edition's my birthday as well, so I'll probably get the Undertaker edition. But yeah, I thought we could read more about the DLC on here, to be honest. The island looks incredible. I need to see more about it, to be honest, Wayne. I've been watching a gameplay of NBA, but I'm not too sure about it right now. Yeah, you get the Wyatts in every pre-order version of it. And yeah, PC apparently is last gen as well, right? Which is kind of weird. They're doing that in case people hack it or something. Yeah, my GM's online now, intergender matches. Won't be able to play it when the server shuts down. After taxable conditions 139. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't recommend buying these two. I mean, I'm going to get the Undertaker version, but I don't see the point in paying another, what, 30 quid just for this. Season Pass, hopefully to give us some good DLC, but I don't know, man. We got the poll going inside the chat, 39 votes. 15% say they're going to get the Standard Edition, 18% say Undertaker, 43% say Bloodline, and 22% say not buying out of 40 votes so far, so seems like a lot of you want to get this Bloodline Edition. I mean, if you've got the money for it, sure, go ahead if you want to, but I think I'm going to go with Undertaker Edition. I'm not pre-ordering it now. There's no point. It's not going to sell out early on, you know, whatever you call it, digital. But I thought we could read more about this. What comes with the DLC. I guess I'll have to search it up on SmackDown Hotel of it or something. We'll get it up on the Google, because I think they've told us more about what DLC is coming with it and stuff. When this finally decides to look. What the hell? What's going on with the internet? Right, apparently SmackDown Hotel is just not loading for me. I don't know. Everything else is loading now. Let's see if I can get it up on Twitter. But yeah, they said, I think it's a few Faction War cards, right? I mean, my faction cards that we're getting with it, I think. Let's see if I could find it. Right, here we go. Yeah, the Bloodline Edition comes with the Deadman Edition as well, but you get Mattel Elite Roman Reigns, Mattel Elite Jey Uso, Island Cosmetics, the Rock Nation of Domination pack, and WrestleMania 41 pack. So I guess they're doing the same thing what they did this year. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know. Man. What's everyone feeling like? I feel like it's kind of a scam as well, to be honest. Especially we don't know anything about it right now. I don't know. I think I'm just going to stick with the Deadman version. The thing I didn't mention before is, though, like, you get 15,000 VC from the Deadman edition. And in the Bloodline one, you're getting 100,000 VC, which it's a £30 difference, but if it's the same amount of if MFP costs the same amount, VC costs the same amount in 25 as it did in 24, then what, the £30 difference, if you think about it, what, 67,000's on sale right now, but it really was 18, and then what, 32 is 9, so there's already what, nearly 20 already just for the VC, and then the 2 DLC packs is another 10, so I don't know, I guess it just depends on if you're a big fan of the Nation of Domination and you want the Persona cards for that, and also the Bloodline. You got the Elite Roman Reigns and Elite Jey Uso, I think. So we don't know what kind of cards they're going to be, though. They're probably going to be gold cards like they were this year. So there'll be Personas and unlock for other modes, but in terms of using the cards, they're going to be pretty useless for Myfaction. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the Deadman Edition. But if you buy the Bloodline Edition, you do get the Deadman Edition with it as well. It's a £30 difference. The only thing is the 100,000 VC, we don't know if it's for Myfaction or if it's for every single mode. Like, you know, there's 2 different VCs in 2K24. Use some to unlock characters and use others to Myfaction. So it's up to you at the end of the day, the £30 difference. You have to make your choice, really. Poll going inside the chat, 102 votes. What version of 2K25 will you buy? Standard Edition got 19%. Undertaker version got 20%. Not buying 17%, and then overall 45% with the Bloodline Edition. So nearly half of the 102 votes say they're going to buy the Bloodline Edition. All right, we've got a few more details here. Credit to SmackDown Hotel for this. As you can see, over game modes for 2K25. Myfaction, the collection card battle mode is back with updated features, new content, and more ways to play. Faction Wars now features new node types and 50 new stages. World Tour replaces Proving Grounds, enabling players to travel to different locations in a non-linear approach, while additional match type support for live events and online matches and new community events offer enhanced replayability. New theme packs and goals will continue to roll out regular throughout the year with seasonal content refreshes. Sounds the same as it is this past year, but let's hope the MFP price and the grinding way is a lot more easier. I mean, there's no mention of that here. Thankfully, they're saying we're getting 50 new stages in Faction Wars. Hopefully, they remove the ladders, hopefully. And then we got more details here for My Rise. Players guide their My Superstar from the women's or men's division into a singular multi-gender My Rise storyline where Baylor, Kevin Owens, and other superstars infiltrate NXT in an attempt to take control of the entire W. Why would it? Whatever, man. Infiltrating NXT would not... What? Yeah, okay. Featuring new personality choices that lead to specific storylines, as well as brawl environments, unlockable arenas, characters, usable objects, and more. Ally storylines involving Jey Uso, Bianca Belair, Seth Rollins, other wrestlers. Okay. I'm not a fan of My Rise anyway, so I'm not really hyped about this, like I said before. Universe mode, basically we're getting promos back. I don't play Universe mode, really, so... As I mentioned before, we got the Deadman Edition. You get 2 Persona cards with this, Undertaker 90 and Mattel Elite Collection, Greatest Hits Undertaker. This is going to be one of the figures, obviously like it says, Mattel Elite. Usable Urn as one of the weapons. Brother Love Manager. Don't know what type of manager, no. For all we know, it'll probably be a gold manager or something. Then we get Island Cosmetics, Undertaker 95 mask. The Season Pass with 5 DLC packs and Supercharger, Wyatt 6 pre-order, and 15,000 VC, so... There's a little bit more detail on what you get in the Deadman Edition. Like I said, I'm probably going to get this one. And of course, this brings us to the Bloodline Edition. Mattel Elite Greatest Hits Roman Reigns. Again, figure. We don't know what type of card it is, though, for Myfaction. Mattel Elite 114 Jey Uso. Island Cosmetics, Family Above All hoodie, OTC shirt, Yeet tank top, and Yeet sunglasses. I don't know what this island's going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot of microtransactions. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Here's the main thing here, the Rock Nation of Domination pack, Persona card for The Rock, not available for individual purchase. So the only way to get this is with the Bloodline Edition, so... But again, we don't know what... It's a Persona card, we don't know what type of card it is, so yeah, unlock it for other modes. So if you're a big fan of, you know... Well, I guess it's not a figure, is it? It's just the Nation of Domination Rock. WrestleMania 41 pack like they did this year, we get the arena. We don't know what it looks like yet, it's not happened. New playable superstar, main event 1 and 2, so whoever's in the main event, I'm assuming we'll get Persona cards for that. And you also get the Deadman Edition with this as well, like, we already know that anyway, no. You also get the Season Pass, of course, the Supercharger, Superstar Mega Boost, My Rise Boost, then 100,000 virtual currency, including the 15,000 you get from the Deadman Edition. So hopefully this is VC for Myfaction.